Aloha and welcome to the Joy of Crafting. And today's craft is going to be literally off the hook because we're going to learn about this wonderful yarn that you can make things without using a hook. I have my special guest Malia, and she's going to share all she knows all about this beautiful soft yarn. So let's get started.
So this is the Lion brand off the hook yarn, and that has a little bit of, people kind of think that's funny, like it's off the hook.
Right.
But that's the whole point of the yarn, is that you can make things and not use a needle, not use a crochet hook. You don't have to use anything except maybe a yarn needle to finish up your pieces. So say if I was gonna make a scarf for you, all I would have to do to start is decide how wide I want to make it. I want it to be 12 loops wide.
Okay.
The first thing I'm going to do is I know how many loops I want to use. I'm actually going to count in at the front and make a tail. So I'm going to count 4.
Oh.
So I'll take my scissors and I know I'm going to make a tail, and I just cut off those loops. So here's my foundation. Here's my tail. Here are my 12 loops. Here's my working yarn. Right? So I'm always marking it. This is my 12th loop. My very next one, I'm putting it behind. I'm going to pull it through. So there's my first stitch. I'm going to see where that next one is. So again, here's my working yarn. Get the next one. I'm going to pull it through the second loop on my foundation. And so on and so on. When you finish a piece, you want to have that really nice, clean edge. And how do you do that, right, with all the loops? So I'm finishing up the top of my bunny head, and all you do is take one loop and pull it through the loop in front of it. And look, here's the rest of my working yarn, right? So I'm finishing my piece. So again, I'm just taking a loop, I'm pulling it through the loop that was ahead of it. I'm going to cut this one long, so I would cut it long because I'm going to use this after I cut the loops off, right? I'm going to have that great piece of base yarn to use to actually help sew on my ears. That's how you would just close it off, is really just pull it through. You can see it really holds itself, and then I would weave this end in, which really for this yarn, you just kind of tuck it away and you don't even see it.
Amazing.
And there's the top of my head. I decided to use felt and embroidery floss just so,
keep it in that soft.
Keep it nice and soft and flat. So I'm just probably going to use some embroidery thread to put the nose on. And then use some more yarn to make a little tail and put that down at the bottom.
Thank you for joining us today, and I hope you learned a lot about this off the hook yarn. And don't forget, we're just everyday crafters learning new things just like you. So follow us on Instagram at The Joy of Crafting. You can also find us on Facebook at Joy of Crafting, and of course, following us on YouTube for more fun videos. So until the next time, happy crafting!
It's going to be off the hook. Oh, high plane.
Well, I got my mask on. That was my best one yet.
That was good. I didn't want to look at you. Joy of crafting, ready, but after the plane.